Hi everybody, welcome to kdmoonchild's world and a card review. I'm Katie, by the way. I'm happy to have you here. I am so excited to get this deck. This deck I have had in my wish list for good night, about 6 months. Ever since it was a preview to purchase. Pardon me. I'm a fan of the really old cartoons. I mean, the silly noises and slapstick, slap each other around, literally. Slapstick comedy of like Betty Boop and the like. So when I saw this deck, it was like, oh, that's gotta go in my wish list. Yeah. So, my wonderful dear friend, the Wolf Girl Oracle, was in my wish list looking around and found this deck. And she knows me well enough to know that that is the strength card, and that is just loony enough to be me. Hanging on to my kitty cats while I do the prissy girl thing, even though I'm very far away from being a prissy girl. Anyway, without ado, let's get started. Let's look at this. Let's get rid of this plastic first. Ugh. Okay, good to see it sealed though. See if I can get my... Oh, it's stretchy. Well, at least it's not noisy. There we go. Got it. Okay, here we go. Mystical Melodies, Vintage Cartoon Tarot by Gary Howe. Oh, look at her. Oh my goodness. Oh, how fun. Gary Hall's Mystical Melodies is a tarot deck inspired by the iconic vintage cartoons of the 1930s. If you love rubber hose animation, then this is the deck for you. A truly fresh take on an ancient tradition. Mystical Melodies brings lighthearted fun and madcap energy to the tarot. It's ideal for tarot fans of all varieties, animation, and cinema buffs, and lovers of all things vintage. There's 78 cards plus 2 bonus cards. So we have 80 cards in this deck, and the booklet. How fun! Comes from Sterling Ethos Publishing in New York. And once again, it's the bottom magnet. Oh, let me guess. That has to be the devil card. I love it. And it slides out of the bottom. And the inside of that is the same as the outside of this. So we'll just set that right over there. Here's our cards. Wow, look how it's packed. I love how these cards are packed. There's extra space in there, so they put cardboard in there, like packing. Wow, and it's a hardback book. Okay, I'm trying to get the cardboard out so I can... Your little old corrugated cardboard. The Metaphysical Cannabis also came that way. Different publisher though. Very nice. There we go. There it is. No wonder I had to pull it out from under the bottom of it. Okay. Now let's look at the book. Oh, cool. Well, this is the thumb that doesn't want to grab things. Sorry, guys. And you can't really grab stuff this way. Anyway, look at this book. It's a hardback. Isn't it cute? That's adorable. I just have the book hanging out on my table here just because it's fun to look at. Looks like it's really basic too. I love the illustrations. Leah Moore, author and writer at Morrison Hotel. The introduction is by Gary Hall. And then it goes right into the cards. Roll up. Major Arcana takes center stage as life's big moments, the thresholds we must pass, the misfortunes that bring us down, and the trumps that make us soar. It's the grand journey of consciousness, the self's slow becoming. When these cards pop up in a reading, pay attention. The show's about to start. I love it. They're in color. Oh, yes. Makes it really easy to get familiar with the deck, you guys. As you're reading down here, you can look at the card instead of having to hold the physical card. Although sometimes it's really beneficial also to have the physical card. The physical card. Look up here. It's aged. I love it. This is so cool. Oh, look at the death card. Okay. Give away your cards. Oh, wow. There's more. Okay, then it gets into... This is how it shows the minor arcana. These are the wands. Let me guess. Page of Wands. Or the Queen of Wands. It might be the Queen of Wands. It's funny. But here you go. Look at this dude. 4 eyes. I wonder if he's any... yeah, he's got multiple hands, too. It's a spider, you silly woman. I love it. And he's the 8 of Wands. Does that make sense? Okay. This is going to be fun. Look at this guy. 10 of Swords. Yeah, great. Oh, this will be a really good way to learn tarot if you don't want to learn the Rider-Waite, because it is very close to Rider-Waite. But it's whimsical. And I find that if something makes you giggle or laugh or triggers an emotion somewhere, you remember it. Here's the Pentacles. Ooh, mean looking flower. Wonder if it's a carnivorous one. Look at that Knight of Pentacles. I love it. And then it actually tells you how to read tarot. That's a lot of books. That's usually in the front, but it's in the back. And it starts with the spreads. How neat! I use this a lot. A lot. Ooh, Spirit Scale. That looks like that would be a fun reading to perfect. I can't get past how the pages look dirty. They've been stored a long time. And that's the last page, is the Spirit Scale. Wow. This is really cool. That's the book. How neat. I love it. And I really like the idea. What a great idea. Let's look at the cards. What do you say? I'll just leave that book right there. Here's our cards. Here's the backs. Let's get the clear little loopy-doop off. We're going to start from the bottom. Remember, there's 2 extra cards. I had to start with that one. Allie, is this one of your dudes at your house? Oh, I had to throw that out there. Oh, there's your extras. We have the sad squirrel and the happy squirrel. That's cute. I love it. You can sure I don't have 2 cards. Then we go, okay, we're going to start with the minors. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Give you an idea what he's like. Yeah, he's simple. Simple-minded. I love it. There's that angry looking. Yeah, this is in the Rider Waite. This is the woman who is the wealthy woman who is like looking over all that is hers. That's a really angry looking flower. Oh, let's move this down. Too much glare. There we go. Oh, funny. And these cards are, let me show you the 8 of Pentacles. See, they have that agedness on the edges as well. But it's not, really bad. I was afraid that they would look dirty. I guess that's what they're supposed to look like. But I love it. There's just enough. Make them look like they've been well used. How neat. I love this. Man, that really shows the hardship in that card. Wow. It'll take beer all day if I go this slow all the way through. Still, look at that. There we go. Look at him. All I'm gonna do is sit here and giggle all through this. It's so funny. The thief. Making a hasty getaway to new lands. I love this. Not such a good card. The betrayal card. Wow. 2 swords. King of Cups. Queen of Cups. Fitting she's a mermaid. Knight of Cups. 2 cups. Family. Dancing. Whoa, you guys. I've always associated this card as the Happy Merchant card. But I've always associated that card with Donald Trump before his presidency when I do political readings. And I usually do political readings for myself. Spirit told me, well, if you're going to dive into it for you, you might as well dive into it for other people. So if you guys need political readings, let me know. I want to know the questions that you have. Or I'll just start recording the questions I have. These are great. Wow. Blind. Blind. So busy looking at itself. Can't see the opportunities in front of him. Worried about what was spilt in front of him. Can't even see what's still left in the past. Wow. Opportunities. Out. Is it me, or does that little dude kind of look like a pot leaf? That's interesting. Look at the women in the Three of Cups. Fiesta de los Muertos. Four Cups. I love it. Oh, I like that Ace of Cups. I like the angel. It's like a ghost. Maybe we bring this down just a little bit. There we go. I love this. Oh, Eight of Wands. There's that four-eyed dude having a little bit of a hard time walking that tightrope, I'd say. The smug knight. There he is again. It's that spider. So the wands are spiders. I mean, the critters are spiders. How interesting. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Major Arcana. What's she need? Ooh, yes. We're all going to go there. We're all going to have our day of review. Look at the joy in that card. I love that Sun card. You know, for a lot of people, that's their favorite tarot card. Yeah, and that really tells the whole story of the Moon card. Howling at the moon to break down your barriers. Look at her. Oh, wow. Interesting. Devil card. All things in moderation. Ooh, that's good. I love it. I love it. Is it me, or is that tree sticking its tongue out at the guy? Justice. Oh, that's a determined Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. That's amazing. Hermit. There's the Strength card. I love that Strength card. The Chariot. The Lovers. Adam and Eve. And the snake and everything. It's interesting because I believe in the Rider-Waite, the snake part of this card is the caduceus. You know, the sign of medicine. Oh. Oh, yes. Wow. Card for systems, government, institutions, all-seeing eye. Wow. And these dudes down here have the key. Interesting. And it's interesting because we have orthodoxy, religion portrayed in this card. Interesting, subtle little things. With the Emperor. Oh, look at her, darling. Like I said, look at those eyes. I would say her eyes pop. Oh, look at the High Priestess. It's a cow. Jumping over the moon. Oh my goodness. I love it. Talk about the all-seeing eye. And all the elements are there. Even right down to the grumpy flower. Wow, these cards. And then you have the Fool. You're not a blockhead, he's a pyramid head. That's good though, because pyramids send and receive energy. Oh, what a funny deck. This is great. I'm going to have a hard time reading serious. I will not be able to use this card to read anything seriously, obviously. Unless it's something that's breaking our hearts and we need to lighten up. But, okay, you guys, that was the Mystical Melodies Cartoon Tarot. Mystical Melodies Vintage Cartoon Tarot by Gary Hall. I love it. So funny. Oh my gosh. Thank you, you guys, for joining me. That was fun. Thanks. You guys be kind to one another. Come back. See me again. We do some fun things here besides just look at new tarot decks. We actually use them for readings and things for you. I love you guys. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself, please. We'll see you next time. Thank you.